Okay, take two. Um, yeah, so I'm very tired. I'm always very tired. Um, this is not a new thing, but today it is because I was up until like 3:30 in the morning watching Zeldathon, which is an amazing week-long charity stream. So if you are uh, if you are at all a Zelda fan, as well as Dragon Age, you should consider heading over there if you are not watching another stream, because they are doing good work. They are playing so many of the Zelda games over the course of the next week, and raising money for an excellent charity called Help Hope Live, which one of them would be much more suited to explain than me, but it is a medical charity organization, to over-summarize. So, if you're not here, go watch them. They're doing good stuff, they're playing good games, and God is it funny sometimes. And hold that thought because my boss just texted me. That's interesting timing. Okay. 2 seconds. Um, I love doing work things on my day off. Hold that thought. This is just an email that is going to take 2 seconds. But again, it is the typing while I'm trying to focus on other things that is gonna bug me. Da, 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 da. Okay. That should be that. So, I was in the Emerald Graves. I went to the war table right at the end of the last stream. I have to go re-equip a couple of folks before I run back to the Emerald Graves. I keep almost saying the Exalted Plains, which is not where we're going. Check out who's got what here. For example, Dorian needs a better staff. So we're going to go with that one for now. And Solus can use that one. Oh. Well. Yeah, Solus can use that one once we put a rune on it. 7 con, 5 card chance. Heal on kill, magic willpower. Mind Blast. Better magic boost. Cunning, crit chance con. Okay, so this is almost the same, except this one doesn't have heal on kill. I'm sorry, Fade Knocker. I love that one's name. It's just not worth keeping for right now. Hers is fine, so we can run in, strip those. What does Cole have? 244 and 208. So we can get rid of that one, and that one, and give him that one. I just re-equipped you. I can't re-equip you. What's Bull got? Better is what Bull's got. Okay. And Blade of the Champion versus... Oh, Soul Kisser. This one was that weird Templar thing. Mace? I think it's a mace. Yeah. What does Blackwall have? He was the one. No, he's fine. Wait, shit. I have to strip that. Alright, we're gonna do that first, I guess. Ah! Sarah. 94. Oh, but it's got so much extra cool stuff. I'm probably just gonna throw a rune on that bow, because then again, Bow of Helpful Hazard is really cool. I don't care as much about the guard damage bonus, though I will miss it. Guard damage bonus, immolate damage at 50% weapon power. That is so much cooler. And then that one I can probably just get rid of, because, yeah. And 124 DPS versus 111. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. I'm probably just gonna craft a couple of extra bows at this point, instead of keeping those, but for this stream, I will keep what I got. I should check in at the war table and see if there's anything important to do. There's probably not. But then again, I just... My people should be back from their multi-hour missions. So... I sent them all to Ferelden? Gosh, what's wrong with me? Oh, right. This was Krem's thing with the chargers. I like that one. You, this one was, you send, so my words. My Inquisitor is an artificer. An artificer. Thus my username. And, you have the option. You always get a war table mission after you choose a specialization for your Inquisitor. So, the war table mission for the artificer specialization is called Make. And basically, your trainer has a bunch of extra traps, and he's like, all right, well, either nobody needs them or everybody needs them. Tell me what to do with these stupid things, because I'm at a deadlock. So, Cullen had some lead on some Red Templars. Josephine had something. I don't even think I read the whole thing, but her request started with something like, this is not as pressing a need as Cullen's, so I was like, alright, clearly I can ignore this. And then Liliana has contacts in the Felicissima Armada, which, if you're not familiar with Dragon Age, is a bunch of Antivan pirates. I'm not positive that Isabella is part of the Felicissima Armada, but it wouldn't surprise me. I know she is apparently calling herself Admiral now, according to a different codex entry, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if Liliana's contact in the Felicissima Armada was Isabella. But anyway, apparently, said pirates were having some trouble with the Venatori, and this is the response you get. Why manipulate one army when you can manipulate two? My compliments to the spy master for her wonderfully dirty tricks. I'm entertained. Important thing. Where? I should probably do this so that I can free up the chargers there. Oh wow. The refugees rescued from Haven told some fascinating stories, most notably one in which a wandering chantry sister informed them that Corypheus was the true herald of Andraste. The big bad is supposed to be the herald of Lady Jesus. Okay. That he has been chosen to redeem the sins of man. The refugees remained faithful, but reported that this woman, either a madwoman or a Venatori agent, convinced others. It may be worth our time to find the supposed chantry sister. Yeah, we're sending Josephine for that one because, yikes. And I think Leliana was the one... No. Cullen was the one that I wanted for this, because he talks to the guard. I have a friend in the Kirkwall Guard. She might be willing to talk to this magistrate. Did you make up with Aveline after the events of Dragon Age 2? Did you decide that she's okay because she also probably wanted to punch Anders? Did she help you because everything was a fucking mess? Okay. I don't really know where I should send folks. But we're gonna do this one, because I don't want to forget to do it later. We're not gonna go there right now. I suppose... So, I don't remember who has to do that one. I'm gonna look that up later. So we're gonna send Leliana to do this one. It has to be her or Josephine anyway. And this ends with,
Inquisitor.
Zevran, so we gotta get it started. Okay. Gonna strip some upgrades off of some weapons, and then we can go back to the Emerald Graves. We are not doing what lies dormant first, though. Do all that shit later. Do that on Tuesday when I do my stream of bros. Alright.
This is where a smith.
Get rid. Take. Take. Oh. I'm like, why is that there? Because it's equipped. I'm awake. And then I suppose I can at least throw that one dagger grip onto what Cole's got. There we go. Cartafang. That's the one. There were two. There were two. Okay. 5 dex, 5 willpower. He's a rogue. Let's do dex. That looks terrifying. Okay. I mean, not as much as that one's blade. I love that. Anyway, I every time I see those, I feel like it should be the they should have commas. There's a small scythe called a comma that they use in some martial arts systems. And I feel like every time I see the Darkspawn sickle, I'm just like, why not go commas? Why not? You got all this other weird shit. I also... No, I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to save real quick, so I don't forget. Check and see if I can upgrade my potions. I don't think that I can. I need Prophet's Laurel. And Arbor Blessing and Emerald of Vein. And a lot of it. So, Emerald Graves, here we come. Do I remember what I was doing? Because, no. Oh, I never got that shard. Fuck that thing, I will come back to it later. We're gonna come right into Argan's Lodge and go from there. That's how we're gonna do this today. Who do I need? Wait, I have the Chateau d'Anterre stuff. I can do that shit today. I fucking love that. Alright, I love that. I love that mansion. I love that side quest. It's horrifying, and I am going to read you all the things that you find, because that is why it is horrifying. All the codex entries. So, first things first. Who do I bring? I will bring Bull. Let's go 2 mages. I will bring Bull and Solus and Dorian. I've been going 2 warriors this entire playthrough. It's like either I bring another rogue who I really don't need, or I end up bringing 2 warriors. Let's go 2 mages this time. Especially since this way we have 2 people to revive if I fuck up too bad. And they can revive each other. I mean, I hope they don't have to, but you never know. You never know when you bring Dorian. Why is my phone? Never mind. Okay. Let's see. The Chateau d'Anterre is way off on the side of the map somewhere. And I don't think I've gone north enough yet. And Din'an Hanin. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, alright. So I'm gonna do some rifts, and then we can get going on some of my favorite side quests. I love this map. When I'm more awake, I always remember Din'an Hanin and forget about, Sure. Chateau d'Anterre, because, like, somewhere in the back of my head, I think I'm just thinking of that as its own thing, not part of the Emerald Graves map. But it's so much fun. I love it so much. Oh, this was that one. Alright, guys. Get ready. I remember this one being a bitch. Fuck you. Come on your feet, on your feet, on your feet. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. Not bad so far.
There's an elven artifact nearby.
Yes, I know, dear. We have to close this rift first. Ow. Hey, so fire hurts. God damn it. Thanks, guys. That was a waste of a potion. Why did I come back with no health? What just happened? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Why? Why? Son of a bitch. Okay. So. How? One. Okay. We're gonna take a bird's eye view. Oh my god, they are exactly far enough apart that I'm not gonna be able to get all three of them. Fuck. Guys! Why can't you die more conveniently? Oh my god. Okay. No, Solus, no. God damn it. Okay. Alright, do that. Wow, and I missed all of them. That was... Alright, A+. Okay. Let's not do that again. Okay. Bad job, self. So we're gonna try that rift again, because that was a fucking disaster. Wow. Go me. Alright. Let's find the door. I was going so well at first, and then it went so badly so quickly. Okay. It's fine. And I swear, this is one of the worst rifts on this map. It shouldn't be that bad because I'm running around with a level 17 party, but that's not the point. Speaking of level 17, I just noticed that these are all, like, flashing at me going, bitch, upgrade your people! Hell yeah. This one's weird because I feel like some of Dorian's upgrades are really awful. Oh, that's cool, though. They do spirit damage. Excellent. Walking bomb! That would be way more useful if the fucking... Oh, screw it. I think the tactics on that one is slightly busted. No, it says he uses walking bomb. No, that's not what I wanted. Tactics setting. That's what I wanted. Preferred. Good. And oh yeah. I should put revival on preferred as well. Wow. That's intelligent. Maybe that's part of my problem. Maybe that's why everybody dies so fast. I keep hitting the wrong button. That's the button. Okay. Let us try one more time.
Feel another of the elven artifacts.
Yes, dear. I'm not worried about your fucking elven artifacts right now.
Someone help!
just take damage from my own trap? That would explain some things. Ah, fuck. I missed! Fuck you. I swear to God, Shadow Strike is my favorite rogue ability. That was like the fastest weird little hobble. That was hilarious. Get this greater terror just like staggering its way across the screen. Like, what was that? Oh shit, okay. Alright, alright. We got this, guys. We got this. I believe in us. Oh, fuck. Maybe I shouldn't. Hey, that was a really well-aimed, why do none of us have health? What is going on here? Solus, like, what the fuck, dude? That was all you. Why? Why do none of it? What fucking fuck? Okay. We're gonna go real quick. That is the button that I wanted. Oh shit. It doesn't matter though. Okay. So we're gonna not do that rift right now. However, I'm also gonna check the fucking toggle switches on the broken revive spell, because I have no fucking idea why it would bring us up with absolutely no health. Okay. Yeah, no, this is the opposite of what should have just happened. Because that looked like that. Revival is easier to cast, but no longer revives allies permanently. Allies who are already unconscious fight with great power for a few seconds before all falling again. That's what it looks like is happening. Versus Life Word. Spirits now protect your allies for a short time, reducing incoming damage and reviving them if they fall unconscious. Something is really extremely wrong with my revive spell. Or Oh, Dorian. That's why. Maybe Dorian was the one that cast that. I'm gonna save again once I get away from this rift so it doesn't fuck up that spell. So not this rift right now. That can wait. Rifts at the pavilion, which means that I'm gonna run into some Red Templars.
Need anything?
Save. Don't fuck up my revive spell, bro. Eh. Okay. I haven't closed any rifts here yet, so... Maybe I did one. I don't think I did, though. Oh, wait. This map means you get to see Iron Bull Punmaster. We have to be further north first, but... Stone Wolf Green! Here we go! Best time spell, Dorian, but it was definitely better than usual. He has this tendency to, I forget what the spell is called, but there's a Necromancer skill where when you have an enemy that is about to die. You cast the spell on them, and for a short time until their health runs out, and their health is basically functioning like a... And then for some reason, Dorian only casts... It's one of the last two enemies still up at any given time. So it's like, what was... Why did you do that? You are being contradictory. I appreciate your effort, but why? Loot! Give me the stuff. Okay. And now we come over here, and we claim the landmark. White Chateau. Anybody else finding that ironic? I camped beneath a large stone statue of a wolf, not far off the road. With the calm eyes of the great beast watching over me, I slept like a babe in arms. That same, not an adventurer, noble guy. Okay, is this an actual enemy, or did we berserk a fennec or something? A nug. We berserk a nug. Ugh. Or aggroed, I guess. Okay. Next. Oh look, Red Templars! Let's ruin their day. Oh. Oh no. Okay. They're gonna try to ruin my day. Melee road. One warrior. Yeah. Next rift. Nugs. Nugs, 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 nugs. Okay. Moving on. That's cool. I never noticed that before. I knew there were elven paintings everywhere, but I never noticed that one because it's in the overhang. That's really cool. Okay. Next! Alright, we're gonna ignore the Wraith for half a second. Oh shit. Hey. Yeah, that's my mages. I still have almost no health. Why? Why is this a thing? Wasn't that the other upgrade? Wasn't that the upgrade toggle? Is that come back with more health? I mean, it's fine. Ah, shit. Fucking despair demons. Fuck you. Ha ha. What did I miss? Bull didn't though. That's fine. We're good. Yeah. Gonna disrupt the rift and hope nobody gets super pissy for a hot second. There we go. Fabulous. Fabulous. Yeah, one of the first ones. Bonus. It's fine. It would be helpful if I could remember what all of these icons do for bolt attacks. Fuck you! God damn it. There it is. Where'd it go? There. Okay. That's better. Shadow Strike! Bitch. Downside to floating enemies, I can't use my traps. I can't use my traps because they don't have feet. That's a lie, they have feet, but they're not on the ground, so that doesn't help. There we go, that should be a rift. Yeah! And done. Well, I think you can relax. Oh, it's okay. Let go of the Ring of Pain. It's fine. You're just depleting your stamina. My dude. My bro. Let go. Thank you. We're not doing so hot on, potions. So, we're gonna check out what that is, and then we're gonna go straight north to the next camp. But, look, there's a thing. There's a letter! Diary of Troilus Altubius. The Great Mission. Right, this is the dude that was... Oh, this was the dude that was observing the rifts. He calls them the Menace. The Great Mission, Day 1. Arrived in the Emerald Graves and located the first instance of the Menace. Set up an observation area close by. This will allow for undisrupted study of the phenomenon. The Great Mission, Day 2. This particular example of the Menace seems far less active than the one in Leeds. It pulsates at a rate of a mere 427 times per hour. The sound of it here is a nagging drone as opposed to the frantic whistling of the first one in town. As I recall, Sister Euphorbia described the noise as similar to one heard when forcing air from a leaky bellows. The Great Mission, Day 5. Ran out of Sister Euphorbia's honey loaves. Still have cheese, but spent yesterday foraging. Spotted another menace through the trees by the river. I can only describe it as stormy. It must be investigated further. For the mission to succeed, I must learn all I can. So, the next rift that he was looking at, through the trees by the river. There's only one river around here, and it's this one, and it goes here, and then it goes that-a-way-ish, and then it just kind of goes up and around, and I don't recall which side of that camp it's on, but it's definitely on the other side of this camp. So, first thing, northward to camp. So let's stop hovering creepily. You're invisible, it's creepy when you do that. Look, a thing. Map of Elganon's Bastion. Oh my gosh, that's here too. There are so many elven ruins in the Exalted... Not the Exalted Plains, god damn it, the Emerald Graves. There's... Oh wait, Elganon's Bastion is Din'an Hanin. I knew that. Never mind. Okay, so... We're back to camp, which means all of our supplies should have been replenished. Yeah, okay. Search for the river camp that is still directly north. So, we're Gonna switch gears here because if I end up doing just rifts today, I'm gonna go nuts, and you guys are gonna be bored, so let's not do that. So we're gonna go specifically for this rift, and then I'm just gonna run around a bit. See what I find. The answer is a lot. Pyrophyte, for example. I don't have any idea how much pyrophyte I have. I probably didn't need that. Figure that out later. Ooh, stuff. This. Prophet's Laurel, give. And a rift. But this one, if I recall, isn't. The problem with this one is the fucking terrors. Fuck. Oh, fuck off. It's fine. Fuck you. That's not what I want. Okay, is one of you going to revive the Inquisitor? Because revive the Inquisitor. Please and thanks. So let's get back in range. How close am I? Very! Okay. Good. Okay. Shit. I fucked up. I fucked up. Go, go, come on. Shit. Ah, fuck, there's a pride D. Oh, fuck. Okay. This is not going well. And you don't have Fade Step. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. We're gonna... Coming. Yes! Good. Okay. You get a potion. And you already took a potion. And you can't take a potion for some reason. Okay. I believe you, Dorian. It's okay. Maybe you should not have believed in you, Dorian. Okay. This is what I get for putting 2 mages in my party. Like, right off, instead of, you know, waiting until they're actually... going to Chateau. Where the fuck is Solus? There the fuck is Solus. Get up. Nobody's using potion. Oh, that's why. Because we don't have them. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We got this. It's fine. Fucking... Alright. Where's the other assholes? Oh, look! Fucking fuck. Okay. Sure. Lord. Okay. So, you're gonna get full. Yay! God damn it! Ugh. Yeah, this is gonna go well. I can already tell. It's fine. Oh, that's part of my problem. Holy shit. Alright. Yeah, sure. Cast ice spells on the ice demon, because that makes sense. Solus plays Dorian can handle this one. We're gonna cast a barrier on you, though. Because otherwise you're gonna die. Please don't die. I only have 3 mages right now. We gotta go back and unfuck up my party.
Solus, what's this whole look of yours about?
I'm sorry.
No, that outfit is sorry.
Oh, Dorian.
What are you supposed to be? Some kind of woodsman? Is this a Dalish thing? Don't you dislike the Dalish? Or is it some kind of statement?
No.
Well, it says apostate hobo to me.
I love that answer, just no. Oh, Dorian, darling. There are times when you should really just stop talking. Okay, so we're gonna deal with this. And apparently some fucking Red Templars. Let's do this fast. Hopefully not die. Knock on wood. Ow. Did not knock on wood sufficiently. Okay. It's fine. I need some targets before I can use that. Are we done? We're not done. Fuck. We have a problem. I just want to read the thing before I go back to camp because I don't want to have to run back up here. Please. Okay. Now how the fuck do I get up this rock? Eh. You're all disasters. Ilarion, Dorian, disaster gaze. Solus, disaster hobo. Because Dorian's not wrong. Bull is a pansexual disaster gay. Disaster something. I don't even know. I don't even know. Bull's just a disaster everything. There we go. Okay. Up on the rock. Read the... Wait. Did I pass? No. This is not that rock. Okay, anyway. Read the thing. The Diary of Troilus had 2 B's. The Great Mission, Day 6. The stormy menace makes noises like a provoked cat at intervals of 1 hour 15 minutes. It is surrounded by 4 swirling wraith-like demons. I have named them Primus, Secundus, Tertius, and Dummy. The first 3 orbit the menace like patrolling guards. Dummy follows, but often pauses and heads in a different direction. Very occasionally, he twirls around like a lost man trying to find his bearings. The Great Mission, Day 8. Must be careful a passing deer drew the attention of Dummy. For once he demonstrated a tremendous purpose. Felt replaced by... Wait. Felt almost proud. That pride was quickly replaced by great distress. Observing what followed, deer should not bend that way. Oh, wraiths do that too? Gross. The Great Mission, Day 10. Another menace seen farther down the river. It seems in its infancy. No demons. I believe I have enough knowledge of the behavior of the menaces to attempt to destroy one. I will attempt this with the nascent menace. Caution is key. If you were cautious, you wouldn't be going near open rifts. So we're going to run back to camp, because I would like to not die. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see. I forgot about that mission completely. Okay. That's a smuggler letter. Primeval red lyrium. So that's the next. Oh wow, this is... Alright, we're gonna go up to the river. We're gonna follow the river. Is what I'm gonna save. Now we're gonna follow the river. Follow the river, child. Anyone? No? Great bear! Pelts. Best leather. And it's black. So it's excellent and stylish. Not that Ilari looks bad in literally anything, because he's adorable. It's like Dorian. You have to try to make them look bad. There are things in which they look better, but nothing in which they look bad. Absolutely nothing. Fuck. Yeah, what? Oh, no. It got me. It definitely got me. I might have to just go back to the camp anyway. Ow. Dorian, no. Also, I hate how the Great Bear looks when that happens, because all of the weird hairy spiny ridges that it has look so fucking weird after that. What I think I'm gonna do, because I just realized I didn't replenish my regeneration potions, is I'm gonna use a couple, and then I'm gonna do that. I probably didn't need to, really. Fuck it. We're gonna follow the river. No, that button. I said that button. Thank you. Oh shit. Red Templars. I don't want to deal with this. Do not want. Gonna do it. Hi, alien. How's things? Ouch. Get rid of Red Templars. Go! Go! Ah! So you didn't really miss much. I've been running around and trying to close rifts and not doing a fabulous job at it, really. So, nope. I was trying to turn that off. It was already off. That was not ideal. There we go. And now we're back. So, yeah, no. For multiple reasons, my terrible connection among them, I'm not going to be streaming for 10 hours. It will not happen. I'm not... I don't think I'm capable of talking for that long. But, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna follow the river. We're gonna get this dumbass naturalist, for lack of a better term, loot the things, get his journals. Yeah, like, I swear to God, if I can get my own place where I'm not having to deal with other folk and pay and, I swear to God, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get better internet, because, But in the meantime. Ow. Fuck all of y'all. Can I do this? Is this gonna do anything? This is not gonna do anything, because they don't put their feet off the ground. They don't have feet. Yeah, internet is expensive, but it, like, I don't use... Shit, why? I don't use, like, landlines for phones. I don't use cable. I just want functional internet. For the love of all that is good, give me functional internet. I just... No, this one. God damn it. Fuck! Okay, I'm having some technical difficulties here. No. Yes. And you know, I said I was gonna switch parties till I could actually use the characters that I have in my party. Did I do that? No. I'm intelligent. Internet and streaming services. Yeah, I can only assume that all of the companies are... Wow, that's new. I can only assume that all of the companies are assuming that their main, customer base is going to be older folks who, you know, still use landlines. That's a dragon. And or businesses. And, you know, depending on the company, that might be true. But, like, please fuck off. I just want internet. I don't want the rest. So we're gonna follow the river a little bit. A very little bit, because I didn't realize this was this close.
Dory,
But...
you've been to Minrathous, right?
Hold.
Of course. I'm not a plebeian.
You ever been to that place in the Vivasi Plaza, with the big cracked bell hanging off the roof?
With the dancers, yes. You're making me homesick.
That wasn't a Star Trek reference or anything. They're invested in promoting their bundle services. Yeah. Threaten to escalate. How? Like... I mean, obviously, if you go, well, I'm not paying that, so fuck off, they will either be like, welp, too bad for you, or no, please. But, like... So, alright. The Diary of Troilius L2Bs, which obviously is the thrilling conclusion, given that was a corpse I just took this off of. A final blood-smeared entry, written in a shaky scrawl. The great mission. Final test. Learned so much since that first day on the ridge. Thought I knew enough to try to interact with the menace. To touch it. This didn't go well. Instruments did nothing. Didn't affect menace at all. We are all doomed. Just going to lie here for a while. And then Solus was far enough away that we couldn't hear him sassing the dead body. Okay, so. I think I have a thingy thing, a map, that should take me to this. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yep.
Let's take a look.
I'm looking. Because it should be... Right, it's up there. Ah! Get. There we go. Da-na-na-na. I know, wrong game. I have been playing and watching so much Zelda. Partly because there is a week-long charity stream going on right now, Zeldathon. So, if you're not here, you should go there. That is also part of the reason I'm so goddamn tired, because I was up past 3:30. I think you saw that tweet, Alien. I was up past 3:30 watching Zeldathoners because like there's a lot of streamers there that I follow. There's a lot of good people, a lot of good gamers, and it's for a good cause. So I've been watching it a lot. Only internet. Yep. That makes sense. Escalate as in fuck off or I will pay someone else. Oh, no, guys, no! Please don't aggro the Brontos. I just almost called them Gurn. That's on a different map. Don't aggro the Brontos. Please do not aggro the Brontos. I have Dorian in my party. Dorian's really good at aggroing everything all the time. Because he's got those, you know, lightning spells that bounce from enemy to enemy, and oh my god. Just aggro everything. Alright. Great Bear down. I am gonna have so much leather, it's gonna be great. Okay, so sad thing number 1. Valastalan. Elves have their heroes just as we do. They honor the Valastalan, life trees of these legendary figures. Planted in remembrance of those who dedicated their lives to the Dalish kingdom, these trees grew into a mighty wood, a testament to the elves' force at their height. Walk beneath the Valastalan with reverence. Remember that each of them once had a name. Vaharil conquered the human city of Motsumaut. Valastalan. The Dalish believe Mathalan was the first of the Emerald Knights, and the first to hold Evanura, the Blade of Honor, forged in Halam Shiral for his hand. We're going to sneak through the giants and see how many of these we can get without aggroing a giant. Tanalith was a smith and the High Keeper of June. She spent her years rediscovering the arts of Arlathan. Briathos protected the Dales from human incursion. When humans sent missionaries and Templars, he turned them away. Also, we have a camp set up at Briathos' steps in the Emerald Graves. He's got shit named after him, even in the human era. Lindirane was the last to hold the blade of Evanura. With her, fell the Dales. The sword was lost. There's a landmark over there, but there's also a giant over there, so we're going to get this one first. Okay. There's 2 giants over here. Alright. That one's right the fuck on top of the... Okay. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get to all of these without aggroing a giant. I'm not very good at stealth, even in games that have, like, legit stealth in them. Sulan was Mathalan's squire. He walked always with a wolf at his side. Your mom lets you have 2 giants? I mean, I don't think mom's got anything to do with it at this point. We're kind of, yeah, yep, there we go. Aggro giant, here we go. Ow. Fuck you. Fuck you a lot. Ouch. Bull's fucking abilities are all fucked up. God damn it. The spike trap, I was about to try to find out, and then my Inquisitor went down. So, buddy leveled. That's hilarious. Just like stand up through the giant's ass and find out that you're level 18. And here comes another one. Run! At least this far. Landmark. Velastalen. Dalish revere Elnora for her tireless work reviving the magical arts of lost Arlathan. And the thing about the giants is that there's so much effort, and they're really kind of not worth killing. You don't get a lot of loot from them. It's kind of a pain in the ass for not a lot of payoff. Okay, how many? I have 2 potions. I should go replenish those, is what I should do. So I should probably set up this camp right here, which is down the hill and around the corner. Goodness. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna save, actually. As I accidentally dive. Oh god. Go the other way. Okay. Can I? Oh no, that's a dead end. Okay.
There's an elven artifact nearby.
Okay.
The
Are you just angry because I didn't close the last rift to get to the other one? Cause chill.
Solus needs help.
Solus will be fine. All right. So this is I don't want to deal with a giant. I do not want to deal with a giant over here. This is the entrance to Chateau d'Anter, if I remember correctly. Silver Spray Perch. Hang on. Oh, wait, because this is at the top of the fucking waterfall. I didn't remember that there was a rift over here this close, but I am not going to be able to close this rift right now. Yeah, there's Chateau d'Anter. So I found the side quest that I was looking for, but I'm going to die if I stick around and try to close this rift because I only have 2 potions and there's a giant right there and I might be fucked. We're gonna try anyway, and yep, okay. This is not gonna go well. I really have to fix Bull's ability map thing. Okay, you're gonna use... No! You're gonna use a potion. And then you're gonna throw a potion. Are those both? Oh, they're further away than I thought. Okay, that's fine. Bah. Bah. No. Do that. Oh, shit. No! God damn it. Through the... okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I will just replenish potions when I get back to camp. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. That was such a waste, oh my god. It's fine. Okay. Well, that particular potion, I mean, obviously it's not a weapon, it's a grenade, but you're just getting your guys back to where they go. But it's fuck. Yeah, we're in trouble. Dorian, flee. How many dudes do they have? Wraith. Wraith. Nope. Flee. Time to flee. Run faster. Run! Go. Fuck. Holy hand grenade of healing, yeah. Accurate. Okay. You know, that went way better than I expected it to. Because I only had 2 potions, and I still almost got it. So that was up over here. We're gonna get close enough. Yes, I know! God damn it, Solus.
Good. That should help.
What?
Strengthen the veil.
Oh, you didn't say that the first time. And this time... we do not seem to have a giant in the way. There's still the rift, which I'm not dealing with 2 potions, because I made that mistake already. But... the nice thing is, I should be able to, once I have potions again, just head back to that spot and just take care of the rift in Chateau all at once. I need to go up. No. Okay, I do have to go back around past Troilius Ertubis. Stupidest naturalist ever. And frankly, one of his rivals is my D&D character, so that takes a lot. Even Eli isn't this much of a dumbass. He would definitely be, like, you know, earlier journal entries from that dude being like, I'm gonna take notes on this forever, but he's not stupid enough to go up and touch it. You have to make a wisdom save against your own curiosity. You know, you say sometimes, like that's not a thing that happens a lot. That is absolutely a thing that happens a lot. And honestly, it's not even a wisdom save at that point. It's a willpower save. Yeah, for science. That's definitely Eli. Eli's like, "Oh, you've got potions. Okay." Eli's like, wait, you've got a, that looks like a dragon. It's a fucking T-Rex. They have a T-Rex. So I came into this game late, and, long story short, the DM's a bit of a troll, but in a fun way. So, at some point, they ran across a fucking T-Rex. And they have a druid named Ko, who decided that she was just gonna befriend the fucking T-Rex. So the T-Rex now lives at the party compound. And she's, like, the security system, effectively. It's fucking ridiculous. So, you know, Eli comes along and he's like, I heard you had this unique lizard. And then they go, oh yeah, you must mean Sue. Hey, can someone can you go get Sue? So, you know, over comes this fucking T-Rex, and Eli's just sitting at the window sketching and scribbling for like forever. To the point where, you know, they're trying to put together the party itself, and yes, Sue the T-Rex. And I'm sitting there going, I mean, obviously, I want my character to go here. I mean, I want to be a part of this game, but he doesn't really have a reason to go with you guys yet. I haven't... So, one of the other players was like, I mean, he's probably so distracted by taking notes on the T-Rex that he just goes, yeah, sure, alright, whatever. I was like, I mean, you're not wrong. So, that was how my nerd... My D&D nerd joined the party, because he was taking notes on a T-Rex, and they were like, hey, we're going to this nasty vampire-filled area, you want to come? And he was like, yeah, sure. Because that's Eli. That's all the way up on the other side. That's down a waterfall. I'm almost back down to where I started. This is not a bad thing. Okay. All of this shit is super close to where I'm at. I want to go do Chateau d'Anterre, so I'm going to go do Chateau d'Anterre. It's super weird and creepy, and I love it. So I'm going to be codex entries here. Beastmaster Ranger with a Velociraptor, very nice. So are you playing Chris Pratt, basically? Because I'm sensing like Jurassic World Chris Pratt. I don't even know his character name because I never saw the movie, but all I can picture is him in the middle of the 4 Velociraptors, like, yo, chill. Oh no, I should deselect that. Because we're going to Chateau d'Anterre. I love that this game is half set in Orlais because it gives me a chance to work on my French pronunciation where nobody's going to actually judge me like they would if I was taking a French class. Fuck you! Fuck you all. But a drow! Nice! Oh, that sounds incredibly difficult to keep a straight face for, to me. I love it. I love all of the animals, but also fuck the rest of you players. Or at least your characters. Hopefully not the players. I would have such a hard time keeping a straight face. That would be like the one time I would be just absolutely gleeful all the time. Like, we laugh at each other a lot at my game, and like to the point where my sister and her husband end up, like, they will roll a d20 to see if their character kept a straight face, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't laugh outwardly very much, so even when I find something funny, I'll just kind of snicker briefly. So if I can do that, I suspect Eli would be fine. He can keep a straight face. It's fine. Because I merely do without trying. But yeah, the way to make me giggle is weird character interactions, because man, like, we'll meme at each other. That's par for the course. Alright. So, I still have full potions. This is great. Let's go to Chateau d'Anterre. I'm gonna drink some of my coffee so I don't have a sore throat halfway through this. I recognize our survival chances increase with cooperation, but I also know in my heart that I'm superior to all of you, and it reflects in my mannerisms. A+. I have a love-hate relationship with characters like that because they're wonderful to read about, but also I'm always like, I would hate you so much. What is your problem? But I love reading about them.
Impressive place.
And quiet. Looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
Painting of Val Royale. But also, I'm afraid you might find out my secrets and try to use them against me. Best kind of character. Oh, this part. I love this part. This is one of the only parts where I really wish I had brought Sarah. Because she, doesn't like this so much.
More light.
She gets all freaked out.
How cheery.
Whoever rests here has taken an interest in our presence.
That said, I think I prefer Dorian's sass. Spooky. Yeah, it gets better. A torn diary. It's not fair. I want to go outside. I can hear the guests downstairs. Another party. There's always another party. Mother and father brought me a present to make me feel better. To make me better. They're just trying to shut me up. Cook's scared of me. She still calls me my sweets, but she's scared. Still, she hasn't told father or mother. She's afraid of me more than she likes them. I don't think Cook likes herself much either these days. I have a new friend now. She understands me. She'll help make things fair again. Ah, locked from the other side, that's why. That's why I always go the other way, because I can't go that way. Oh no, it is not good, and it only gets worse from here. I love this side quest so much. Oh look, a body!
From the looks of their clothes, I'd say these men were looters.
Unlucky ones.
Fire. That was sudden. We're gonna look around. Downstairs first. With some cheery lights. So that's where we came in. A locked door. What's a locked door to a rogue? Not a locked door.
There must be something here.
Look, I found a thing. Sketch 1 of Chateau interior. I love that these sketches are done in there's a name for that, but the opposite color anyway. Negatives, that's what I was looking for. They're done in negatives.
That sounded bad.
Weird. A sparkly, shiny thing that I can't get to until way later. Look, a door. Look, some documents. A torn diary page. I had to make myself breakfast this morning. It wasn't very good. When I saw Father and Mother, I couldn't stop crying. I didn't know what to do. My friend says there's a way to be less lonely. She says not to be afraid. There are other games we can try and I will feel better. Also, one of the things that you are not going to be able to tell from watching my stream is that every time a light turns on, the controller vibrates. So the first time you play this bit, it might scare the daylights out of you for no reason. Zombie! Luckily, zombies in Dragon Age are really not a big deal.
We need another artifact.
They're just corpses. They just walk around
Wards are working.
and are dead. Oh yeah, yeah. The designers, particularly for a game like Dragon Age, like they pay attention. Oh look, we found the servants' quarters. This is good. Okay. More lights. More bodies. More lights. Another door. I want more lights here. There we go. Thank you. Door. Wow. I'm sorry. I just got distracted by a shadow falling across me from outside, and we have this gigantic hawk circling over my yard. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was our golden eagle, but he's not quite that big. Door. The kitchen. Kind of. And now we're back in the gallery. I'm gonna... Whoa! Yeah, no, that's definitely a hawk. That was real close. There's 2 of them! Sorry. Okay. This is... I get distracted by real life sometimes. That was... Man. Yeah, I mean, our yard is huge and I live across the street from the woods, so... Yes, they will have some good hunting. Because we've got bunnies all the time. And, you know, when we don't have bunnies in the yard, we have bunnies elsewhere. And, you know, lots of smaller birds and things, so... And, you know, of course, now that I'm noticing this while we're playing Dragon Age and I'm talking about hawks and bunnies, all I can think of is the typical Dalish imagery of the hawk and the hare chasing each other. Have I mentioned that I want that as a tattoo? Because I want that as a tattoo. Okay. So we've gone in a full circle. It's time to go upstairs. Where's... Corpse! Mice and smaller rodents too. Yeah, absolutely. I did mention the Hala and the wolf, so that might have been one of the times you heard, but for a couple of reasons, I kind of changed my mind on that one. So there's a statue. Look familiar? 'Cause let's see if I can find emerald graves. There we are. Chateau d'Anterre. Related codex. Oh, that's out in the courtyard. There we go. Okay. That's the one we found in the courtyard. Multiple tattoos is absolutely possible. So my initial idea was to have it's probably only going to be one. I haven't fully decided exactly what I'm going to do yet. Pause. Sketch 2 of Chateau d'Anterre interior. A floating head, 2 statues, and a fire. So I haven't totally decided exactly what I'm going to do yet, but choice the first, I had initially thought I was going to do something like a yin and yang with one of the black wolves that you find in Inquisition and their Hala, which are white. Yeah, there's going to be zombies everywhere. I'm not super worried about that. I was a little more so the first time I read this. Oh, the girl in Red Crossing. This one hurts me because of later things. Basically, long story short, elves and humans. There was a massacre at Red Crossing because an elf and a human fell in love, and like there was so much death. Too long have I traveled. Soon I'll see her smiling, the girl in Red Crossing I'm longing to see. Oh, I know she is there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. I've dreamed of the kiss I stole neath the arbor. I've dreamed of the promise neath the old ash tree. Oh, I know she is there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. One last stream to cross, one last hill to wander, until I reach the love I'm longing to see. Oh, I know she is there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. Running through the streets, only silence follows, elven arrows sunk into the old ash tree. Oh, I know she is there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. Ruby on the green, petals lost and drifting. Take her to his side, Andraste, hear my plea. I found her lying there, daisies in her hair, waiting by the chantry to marry me. Not surprisingly, this folk song originates from the Red Crossing region, although it is known in various parts of Orlais. While clearly inspired by the events of the Exalted March of the Dales, it is unknown whether the narrator and the eponymous girl are based on actual figures or are representative of the overall losses suffered at Red Crossing. I have feelings, you guys! Oh god. The Antivan Kiss, Volume 1. I don't even want to read this out loud because, oh my god. Excerpt from the first volume of a popular romance serial known for frivolity and excess. Would they truly notice so brief an absence? He murmured softly. He kept his back to her, his eyes on the painting as though she did not excite the slightest interest. Would it be so very brief? She returned. The corner of his mouth twitched in smile, a small triumph that served to quicken her pulse, making her mindful of her own countenance. The garden, he murmured softly, and walked away, without a glance in her direction. Her journey to the hedge maze was uneventful, although her heart yet quickened. At last he pulled her into a dark alcove. So serene, that smirk of yours, he murmured in her ear. Let me see you smile. Slowly he pulled the ribbon that bound her mask. I'm good, guys. I'm good. Ah, here we go. Of Gods and Doubt. I like this one for a totally unrelated different reason. Just the concept of this one is beautiful. Forgive me. I claimed belief once, swore with tears in my eyes that Our Lady was the light, and through her blessing I knew the Maker. But I cannot brook the division between what I have tried to know and what I cannot ignore. Yes, I've read enough fanfic to know where the last one was going. Yeah, that's... I'm glad they cut those off where they do. Is the Maker less silent than the profane elven pantheon, or the old gods of Tevinter? And what of archdemons that are not silent at all? We have real ongoing strife, all of us, every people and creed, that we each blame on the heretical actions of others, and if any one of our truths was truth, that blame would be impossible. It is not just that these claims of divinity cannot coexist, it is that no other claims could be made if any one of those worshipped were ever truly God. I am shamed that my faith cannot withstand so pedestrian an argument. All that I have learned in my time here is fear. Go as you must, as must we all, but know that the only thing worse than a faith broken is a faith untested. And that's... I won't get into that here because it's a very long story, but that's a very... They based Andrastianism closely enough on Christianity that there's no point in me being like, but that doesn't make sense, because it makes perfect sense from a Christian standpoint. However, from a different theological standpoint, that argument is completely irrelevant and invalid. Secret reading. Pages of a letter have been hidden inside of a copy of the Antivan Kiss Volume 2. The box seems unassuming, but I'm told it works as intended. There's an enchantment to it. It attracted power before. If you want more details, we talk more coin. There are risks in asking too many questions. I doubt you care, so long as it helps with your little problem. I'll expect my fee in due course. From the Canticle of Threnodies, an illuminated copy of the Chant of Light, which is their everything. That's their religion. A few of the passages have been bookmarked. In secret they worked magic upon magic. All their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil, until at last it gave way. Above them a river of light, before them the throne of heaven, waiting. Beneath their feet the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. Canticle of Threnodies, 2-3. I'm assuming that's verse 8, line 2-3, because that's how Bible verses work. Superstitions! A book of superstitions. Several of the pages have been bookmarked. How to prevent magic formation in the earliest stages. Should mage blood run through your line, no matter how distant the relation, avoid conceiving in winter. While with child, sleep with dried embryon beneath your pillow to ensure good health. Infants and most small children will show no signs of magic. However, you can purge the body of unwanted elements before they take hold. Place leeches on each of the child's limbs. When done, burn the leeches. Be sure not to inhale the smoke. Afterwards, wrap the child's limbs in cloth blessed by a chantry sister. A child showing signs of magic may be submerged in water until the breath is nearly lost. If magic is still weak within them, it will die before the child. Should the trouble persist beyond reason, certain talismans may suppress the child's skill. And now we listen to Dorian.
What fine reading material.
There are more books on magic and how to contain it. Such attempts never end well.
Child abuse. Literally the only answer. Yeah, I've got a mage kid that I don't want to be a mage, so we're gonna risk killing her instead of, you know, literally anything else. Because mages are bad. It's not natural. I will fight. Yeah, same. It's very interesting to learn one view of something, particularly in a religious context, and then not realize what the other views could possibly be. Because basically when I was growing up, learning other people's... Yes, when you weren't presented with alternatives, you don't know that there are alternatives. It's like when someone uses a word, like the word God or the word woman, they mean it in a certain way, and you hear that definition because that's how most people use the word around you. So you're like, oh, clearly a woman is just someone who has these secondary sex characteristics. That's not how it works. You know, clearly God is this ineffable, perfect, unknowable being that doesn't interact with the world. That's the Christian view. So, anyway. An apology. A hastily written note left on a guest room table. Ma chère Colette, I am very sorry, but we must depart sooner than anticipated. Night terrors seized my husband. He will not remain a moment longer. Honestly, I don't know what he's thinking, rushing us out of here so rudely. I hope you'll forgive me for not conveying my regrets in person, but due to the late hour, we decided not to be a bother. I'm sure you understand. Je t'embrasse, E. So they left in a hurry. Who is my dear Colette? Why did they leave so quickly? How lovely. More lights. Zombie! Yeah, I also asked lots of questions, but then I got in trouble for asking questions, so then I just decided to be sarcastic and mostly an asshole. Which, you know, served my purposes just fine. Nobody really liked it, but... A torn diary. I showed them. We had such fun, we did. Dancing and partying until everyone fell down. It was glorious. The best party ever. Father and Mother went to their room when we were done. Mother was crying. She was so happy. I held out the present. It made me better, just like they said. I've not left the house. I'm still scared of what's on the other side of the door. But maybe I'll go out tomorrow. Oh, look! A floating head. 2 statues. And a fire. And my next clue. Sketch 3 of Chateau interior. The dragon, which we haven't gotten to yet. And a tiger head. Or maybe it's a lion. I don't know. It reminds me of a stylized tiger, but that might be its mane. Oh, that's... Ew. Okay, that's a piece of the zombie we killed. Cool. Great. Yes, lion, tiger, bear, oh my. Well, the bears were out in the Emerald Graves, so... The balconies. Let's go over here. And back in this window. Is this the same? Ah, the antechamber. Okay. That is how you're supposed to do that. I definitely don't think that I went in that easily the last time. Because I kind of went, the balconies. Okay, this is... Okay, why? I always got, like, super lost before this part. I love it when I find the, you know, the way you're supposed to go. Because it tends to make more sense. Loot. Elysian Mage Hand. Corpse!
Wonder!
And Dorian explodes the corpse. Thanks. Sounds fancy. What, the Orlesian Mage Hat? Everything Orlesian is fancy. That's what they do. There's nothing out here. I don't need to be out here. There we go. Now I know where we are. Yay! We found the dragon in the ballroom. Yay. And more zombies! We are in the upstairs of the ballroom. And we're closer to the zappy thing. But we can't really get it, so... I feel like I missed a whole... His dragon. I mean, I can't talk. I hang up dragon stuff everywhere, but, you know... I don't have a giant dragon collection. Oh, look! It's the thing. That definitely looks like a lion up close. And the tail moves. I'm gonna check the quest map here for a second because I feel like I've missed... That's just the courtyard. But this always takes me longer, and I feel like I have missed so much stuff. I haven't, though. I've gone through... Wow. Alright, this usually takes me so long. Some fantasy taxidermist had a field day there. Yeah, they did. I mean, apparently it's a fake, though, so they had some fun with it. Take... A reminder, a shakily written note. There is no one left to remind me. I can't trust the thoughts in my head. Some of them are hers, but these are mine. Key to balcony. Do not use. It won't make you better. They lied. She lied. Guess where we're going? once we take care of this zombie. Because the balcony! And then we take care of a lot more zombies. Because they're right here! Fuck off. I love those spike traps. They're so much fun. They launch all of the, you know, regular sized enemies. A magic suppressed kid got targeted by a demon or something. Yeah, that's about right. That is the main reason that you end up with mage quote-unquote problems in the first place, effectively. It's the magic attracts the demons, and then if the child is not supported, you know, shit goes wrong. Look, it's the glowy thing. Let's touch it and see what happens. Plus 10 cunning.
We're not alone.
And an arcane horror. But first. Yeah, that's a magic axe. It's great. It is called the Prismatic Great Axe, which implies to me that the blades are just made of light. Lord Dontaire's journal. The journal is dated 927 Dragon. That Circle Templar is demanding another payment, greedy bastard. Taking advantage of all of us all these years because we wanted to preserve our good family name. Because magic is not conducive to keeping a good family name. He promised to silence the mage once he returned to his circle, but that doesn't protect us from the Templar. I wonder, though, was it enough? No, the mage was strong. Even I could sense it. It was terrifying. There's no way the child could break through. She doesn't even have training. So long as she stays inside, everything will be all right. No one will ever know. So, you know, keeping a child inside her entire life because she's a mage, and exposing her to Circle Mages and Circle Templars who are just scalping you guys because you said you didn't want to deal with a magical child. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. Especially since it doesn't actually work. No. No. Arcane Horror. Target the Arcane Horror. Fuck's sake. Oh, god damn it. Stealth mode mage. Yeah, he's got a an accessory equipped called the Ring of Doubt, which just makes him invisible when he's not actively attacking. It's wonderful. Oh, fuck. You! Get back here. Almost done. No. Die. Yeah, Dorian, you didn't need to do that.
Was it suffering that drew the spirit here, or cruelty? At least it is over.
So, wait, there's something. Oh, it's just herbs. God damn it. Okay. So the other thing. Let me find the codex entry for arcane horrors, because if you're not aware, this might help. Upon ascending to the second floor, no, maybe not. Upon ascending to the second floor of the tower, a gruesome sight greeted us. A ragged collection of bones, wearing the robes of one of the senior enchanters. I had known her for years, watched her raise countless apprentices, and now she was a mere puppet for some demon. Basically, an arcane horror is what happens when a mage gets possessed. A revenant is what happens when a warrior or templar gets possessed. Yeah, possession, but also they're dead. It's not like an abomination, which is just a mage that's still alive in the grips of a demon, generally. It's not quite the same, because the arcane horror implies that... Oh, there it is! I knew I'd missed some shit. A cook's diary. Pages tucked underneath the servant's mattress. Danelle noticed my unease and has been pestering me with questions about the girl. I told the dratted child to see to her duties and mind her own business, but at this rate she's going to start prying and something will have to be done about her. Danelle's not a bad sort, even if she's a bit lazy. It'd be a pity to have to tell Lord Dontale that she's being troublesome. Maybe I could just have the child fired. She knows her letters and numbers. There are any number of places that would take her. It's not too late for her. I wish it weren't too late for me and the others. I must go tend to my poor sweets. I hope today will be a good day. You never find out what happened to the cook. So now we're back in the ballroom. Which way is out? Have I mentioned that the lighting in this side mission is absolutely terrible? God, which way is out? I went the wrong way. Okay. Sure. Can I just... Fine. I'm gonna just continue going the way that I'm going so I don't get twice as lost. Hilariously, I can generally tell where I need to be going when I am not in a building or city. This is also true of video games. I will be able to tell where I'm going if we're in the woods or some shit. God forbid you take me to a city, I will be lost. There we go. So, that was Chateau d'Anterre, made creepy entirely by some dude's unwillingness to have a mage for a child, because that's a bad thing in Dragon Age. It's really not, but, you know, people suck. And people suck just as much in Dragon Age. Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to write a story, because if everyone gets along, there's no conflict. But also, you don't want to just rage so much. Okay, so that was Chateau d'Anterre. Next, we have... Oh, I forgot that was over here. Yeah, that's exactly... okay, so there have been a lot of parallels drawn between magic in Dragon Age, and usually people end up talking about queer folk, but neurodivergence is another really, really simple parallel to draw. So, you know, it's basically... elves, mages, if you're not a quote-unquote normal human, you're not as good. It's a thing. There are more direct and intentional parallels drawn between certain certain groups in Dragon Age, but you know, effectively, I am personally of the opinion that it basically most of the minorities can in Dragon Age can be paralleled to most minorities in real life, because there's gonna be a lot in common. There are certain ones that don't work as well, but if you find it helpful, see what you see. Like it's fandom. Regardless of what they intended, and regardless of the fact that some of them were more direct. Either way. So yeah, that was the journal of some kid that had to flee the hostilities between mages and Templars, and then the body in the river that we found forever ago. That was the explanation. Okay. So. Man, I've got that one. Gotta run back down the river, which is probably easier to do from down here. I've got to go up and explore Din'an Hanin up here. A bunch more rifts. Another smuggler letter for Cullen. The primeval red lyrium up here is going to wait because that's in a dragon den. I'm going to check my... You know, 5 potions ain't bad after all that. I just saved, didn't I? Whatever. Okay. So. Quick thing. Do we go up to Din'an Hanin, or do we do these first? I'm gonna do these first. 'Cause I think what I am gonna do, I don't wanna go forever for this stream. I think what I'm gonna do is do this quick side quest, do the grab that landmark, and then I will finish up with rifts later. I'm gonna go into Din'an Hanin, also known as Elgar'nan's Bastion, go from there, and then I think that's gonna be that. But Din'an Hanin is not like a super quick thing, so we've still got a little bit of time left. But, you know, when you're up past 3:30 in the morning because you're watching a charity marathon, I'm kind of tired. I can't even imagine how the streamers are feeling that are actually there, because, oh my god. Yes, tired for a good cause, for sure. They are anyway, I was just watching. My one thing about... Oh, that was the Gracevine! Okay, I was expecting something to happen up there, and it didn't, and now I'm less confused, because I knew I was missing something. So we're gonna do this also. But I started to say one of the things that is driving me personally a little bit nuts about that is that, like, they've got all of these awesome t-shirts, and I want all of them. Almost all of them. but, like, first of all, I don't have $30 to spend on t-shirts right now, or more than that, but $30 is the 2. I have managed to narrow it down to 2. Spiders! So, I'm like, do I spend $30 on the t-shirts and then only technically donate 10, or do I suck it up and pick one t-shirt of the 2 and or of the 6 that I think they have posted, but of the 2 that I narrowed it down to anyway, and then end up donating more later potentially. Oh no, guys, we don't need August Rams to. Okay. Did I at least get leather out of that? I did not. Maybe I did. What is this? No. Okay. Not related. But there was a wedding ring in there. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. We're gonna go down here so I can get this one landmark. Oh, and the Astrarium, we're gonna do that first. Head to Argon's Lodge, go directly down. Then get the last landmark. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna get one of the t-shirts and then donate what I can. Because I really like the. I think it's. I will probably retweet the link, later. Lol, link. But the link to the t-shirts, because they're so cute. They're all so cute. I want all of them. But I cannot afford all of them. I need shirts, but I don't need t-shirts. I need other types of shirts, like nice shirts or tank tops. Like I have plenty of t-shirts. I don't need more. But I'm gonna buy one because they're cute and it's for a good cause. And some of the proceeds go back to help uplift. Even if it's only like a third of the actual price. And technically not even that if I count shipping, but anyway. Of what I pay. Which rift was this? The rift at the pavilion. That was the one that murdered me twice. We're gonna leave that one for now. I want that. I want that one. Rifts at the cove. We're gonna do that one. And then we go to Din'an Hanin. Ouch. Wow, okay, also I just happened to glance over. I've got the Zeldathon stream open and muted on my tablet. My iPad, and I just glanced over and there's a crafter of some kind. I can't tell if they're knitting. I think that's knitting because I think I see a knitting needle, but I'm not paying enough attention to tell. But there is a crafter sitting on the couch with a long blue wig, and I love their style. It's perfect. A wig, tiara, and elf ears. It's so good. No, that was an awkward stretch. Sorry to confuse. Oh shit. Hey, guess what I still didn't do? I didn't change my part. I'm an idiot. Shit. We're in trouble. It's fine. What? How? How? Okay. Now they're weakened. Stunned, whatever. Round 1 down. And then. Wraith. Are they all wraiths? Ah, all wraiths on a despair demon, because fuck you. I still want fucking breast knuckles for no reason. There is absolutely no reason that I should ever get a weapon like that. I'm pretty sure they're illegal. Or at least they're illegal in some states. But I don't know if mine is one of them. I haven't looked. But either way, I still want them. For absolutely no logical reason, they're just cool. Like, I wouldn't even put them on. I know this. It would just be sitting on a shelf. I don't have a reason to want them. I have reasons not to want them. And yet... Which weapon? Brass knuckles. This is entirely so when I oh wow. Sorry, glance over and the t-shirt company that made all of the awesome t-shirts also just donated $1,000 or $1,010.10. So that's quite a donation. Silver Falls is the location. Sorry, mid-sentence, get distracted, completely lose sentence. The weapon, so if you look at my heads-up display in the lower right-hand corner, the lower right-hand icon there is brass knuckles, and it's one of my favorite attacks as well. It's the Shadow Strike, so I can, like, pick a spot down the river. If there was an enemy there, I could hit them probably from here. Because what Shadow Strike does is your rogue gets out their brass knuckles and fucking throws them. It's beautiful. It is totally and completely impractical and impossible, but I just think they're really cool. Anyway, so we're going to Din'an Hanin. I should probably run up there like a normal person. And, I need that smuggler letter. Shit. Okay. I might as well, at least, do that. So we're gonna go to Gracevine, because that's the one that's closer to, the location where you can actually get to the other side of the river. So, we're gonna... look. Is what we're gonna do. North.
Word for you.
LARP foam rubber knuckles would be neither illegal nor painful to wear / pretend to use. I mean, the thing about this is not illegal because I made it out of different materials technically means that if I am seen with them, it's entirely possible I could get in trouble anyway because they look like something that's illegal, regardless of the fact that they're actually foam. So it's entirely possible that they're gonna go, nah, and, you know, be confiscated should I ever be seen with them. So, that's a
So,
thing
how
right
are
there.
you doing?
Bull! Ugh, god damn it. Yeah, so the fact that they may or may not be illegal is that's gonna be a thing whether I get real ones or fake ones. Yeah, I'm gonna not go over there. I don't want to deal with an aggroed Bronto. Fuck that Great Bear. Please be distracted enough that I'm gonna just slip by unnoticed. I don't want to deal with your shit. I am not gonna be able to get by you, am I? Run! Run! No, Bull. No. I heard that war horn. Run. I would genuinely rather deal with a giant. I may have to deal with a giant. What are you fighting? Are you fighting Red Templars? Lyrium smugglers. Okay. Almost as bad. Oh, yeah, not at a con or LARP event. True. But I don't think I'd have any, like, I don't have any interest. This is what I mean by there's literally no point in me having them at all ever. I don't really have any interest in trying to figure out how to use them at a con or LARP event, because that's not what I would want to be fighting with at a LARP event, and at a con I can't come up with any characters that I would cosplay that would use them and have them visible. Like, I could cosplay one of my Inquisitors, sure, but he wouldn't have them visible generally, because I have a couple of ranged rogues and I have a couple of melee rogues. No! No! Leave the Bronto. Leave the Bronto. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. We're leaving.
Wild
Goodbye.
animals everywhere. Don't these people hunt?
Oh no, it didn't. Okay, we're good. We're good. It didn't aggro the Bronto. I'm sorry. I just got shocked by Dorian's response for a second there. Don't these people hunt? I will... Oh, God. I love Dorian, but there are lines like those that I just want to punch him. Ugh.
Another letter mentioning Samson, and papers with names. Cullen could use this.
So, okay. Oh, yeah, any monk-type character in Final Fantasy, that's fair. I can't come up with any that I would cosplay, though. Anyway, so before I forget to say this while I'm saving, would you, Alien, since you're the only one in my chat at the moment, but also open to any of my current viewers, would you be interested, next playthrough, because I'm a little late to start this now, would anyone be interested in me actually, like, reading more of the codex entries as I get them? Because what I used to read them just every single time I got a codex entry. It would pop up on screen and I would just read it to myself. But then I've played this so many times, I know what most of the codex entries are about now. And I have a good enough idea of the world that I don't have to read up on it if it says, oh, this is about Val Royeaux. So, would my viewers be interested in this? And you don't have to answer me right now because I will probably throw up a poll on my Twitter, which is also artificerilari, spelled the same way as on here. But if that is something y'all would be interested in, I can try to be better hydrated in the future. Because right now, if I can get the gist of things, fair enough. I just know that there are some games where people would like people tune in for their streamers' voices sometimes, but also that takes a little while. So it's kind of it's a trade-off. Are you more interested in hearing me talk, or are you more interested in hearing me read things? So, Bull, why are you wasting stamina here? Oh, that doesn't waste stamina when we're not in battle. That's weird. I mean, it kind of should, but also the noise is going to bug me. Okay, relax. We're done. Also, I need Arbor Blessing. Okay. Wait. I have way too much shit in my inventory. Read things immediately relevant to the current quests/events. That makes sense. Fair enough. I tend to kind of do that anyway, so that won't really change anything this playthrough. Even if I were to start, like, now. That doesn't really change much. But I'm gonna go sell some shit. Super quick. Once I get rid of these. Oh, you like my narration style. Thank you. This is literally just me talking to myself, so I'm glad you enjoy it. Oh, wait, shit. I could use that. Where is the formation shield? Was that the one? That was the one. Unmarked for sale. Okay. Upgrades. I don't need those right now. Accessories. I got a whole bunch of superb shit, so that's cool. And a whole bunch of basic shit, which I'm not going to use, because none of them are worth getting rid of the rest. Not going to use that. Not going to use that. Figure that out later. Battle Mage Mail. I have better. Ditto. 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 When did I find all this shit? Oh my god. Keen Elfsnake Vitar. Hey Bull, what you got on your face? Exactly the same thing, with slightly different stats. Okay. 5 crit chance and 3 cunning versus 5 attack and 3 willpower. I think I discarded this already, actually. Because I decided that I wanted something that was going to be all the time, like attack, rather than something that was going to just increase the chance of a critical hit. Because warriors' critical hits are not super impressive. They should be, by all rights, but they're really not. Okay. So I got a bunch of shit to sell. The fast way to do this is going to be to bounce back to Argan's Lodge and go here. So let's bounce back to Argan's Lodge, and then we can come back to Din'an Hanin and figure that out. Okay. Sell all the things. Yeah! 26 is much more manageable than 65. So, come back to Din'an Hanin. And this is going to be, like I said, this isn't a super quick thing, but this is going to be my last thing for today. Okay. Corpses.
They'd been murdered.
Most of them are unarmed. Some don't even have defensive wounds. They were taken by surprise.
There should be Inquisition soldiers here.
I forgot you don't get to talk to Taven first if you go to the war table before you come here. Oh, I fucked up. Ugh. Now I get to go back to the Exalted Plains and make someone really sad and tell them that their people are dead. God damn it. Do I even know that that's Taven? I might not even... I might not be able to give the Keeper closure. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, I fucked up. Ugh. Load, please. I really love the Elven Ruins in this game. And also, all of my plan for my next stream is going to be basically all of the weird side quests and shit that aren't already on a map. These ones I wanted to do today because they are part of the Emerald Graves. But the Elven Ruins are just so fucking cool. They put so much thought and so much story into them. For example, the Emerald Knights. Curse the past, the place where lies were born, for beneath their sun our people fall. The lands their lady once bestowed, now stolen in her name. So when these words are read, we shall be gone. Have I mentioned that I abuse the search function? Because I abuse the search function. They're looking for a
fellow
seal.
countrymen. We should say hello.
We should say hello if I can ever get up this fucking thing. I can't. It's fine. There's stuff over there that I want. I don't think it's anything good. I think it's just like maybe 100 gold. I have so much more gold than I need. I don't need to buy things anymore. I don't buy things in Dragon Age to begin with, generally, because when it's early enough in the game that you feel like you need to buy stuff, you can't buy stuff that's better than what you just find. And then later on in the game, you're like, I can make better than this. So I just completely ignore all of the shops, which is kind of stupid, because I'm sure there's some shit in some of the shops that could be really, really awesome and is worth buying, but I just don't know it's there. Yeah. RPGs, they want you to use their crafting function. It makes sense. It's just, you end up with more gold than you can use by, you know, level 9. And then you hit level 18 and go, okay, why?
Search them. Maybe we can figure out what they were after.
There we go. I'm like, where did the fucking loot fall? Oh, because the body didn't render.
Part of a seal. Do they even know what it opens?
I doubt they care, so long as they acquire it first.
Fair enough. Ooh, there's more stuff over here. Or at least, there's another plaque. The Emerald Knights. Cry for the past. Only there does glory dwell. For here the bow was strung, the sword bequeathed, the vows sworn. So glory was born within the hearts of elves.
The Emerald Knights. They once patrolled the borders of the Dales, protecting the elven people. The Dalish saw them as romantic heroes. The Chantry called them ruthless butchers. I suspect both sides have some element of truth.
Oh, right, there's a door leaning on the door, that's why. I'm like, why do I feel like that's a dead end? Because it is. The main hall! Body on the stairs. And down the stairs. And down again. And we got this guy. Hey!
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Hey, fuck. Get back here, you. First things first, get the seal. Yay! Loot the body. Carta assassin armor. There's a supply cache down here! I am not ever gonna need that. The Emerald Knights. Sing for the past, where rests those who came before. For each night a seed was sown, roots twisting with their brothers and sisters. So the forest grew, a reflection of our might. And then this, I always fall off of this. Somewhere. There we go, I didn't fall. Okay, loot the body. Loot the body. And then we sneak up from behind. Fuck you! Hey! Oh, I missed all the fire glyphs. That's great. I couldn't do that again if I tried. I'm also gonna run right over it if I go in this direction. Fuck. Alright, here we go. Nope, can't do it. Nope. I set it off. Even if you're up the stairs, you set off the thing. Where's... There he is. Okay. Oh, why can't I do that? Stop attacking my boyfriend. I will fight you. You will die. Battle boyfriends. Yay. Your turn, motherfucker. Battle boyfriends. Yeah. We win. Also, I was saying I was never going to need that supply cache. I might go back for it now. Yeah, I think I'm going back for that supply cache. Okay, we're going to see what's down here first. The behemoth, I'm not going to need all of my potions, so I can probably do this first. Because fuck you! I said fuck you. I said fuck you. Explode. Yeah! Alright, that went better than I expected, actually. Sweet. Did it just fall down the stairs? Damn. Alright, cool. And then there's one more, and I'm like 90% sure that the one more is just like chilling somewhere, and I don't have to fight anybody for it. Loot those rib cages, yeah. There we go. Chillin'. Okay. Now we're gonna go this way. Still only 3, but once I go through the next door, I'm gonna end up with more fights on my hands, and we go downstairs, and it's not worth it to come back up to find the chest, or the supply cache there, so we're gonna... well, okay. It's fine. So, we're also not going to waste the potions that we have. So, gonna go over here. Supply cache. This is why you have weak ankles. That is exactly why. That was why I started making that joke, because I kept stepping off of things without realizing that it wasn't where I thought it was, or without realizing that it wasn't somewhere that my Inquisitor was supposed to be able to walk. And then I would take fall damage and go, ah, fuck. So that, yeah, this is exactly why Hilary has weak ankles. Oh, hey, I'm in an elven tomb, and I haven't saved. I'm gonna save. Okay. Go over here. Unlock the door. Bidoo. Bidoo. Give me the stuff. I just realized how loud my MacBook is. I'm not, like, getting echoes of myself, am I? Okay, now. Here's the fun thing. You have to go over this, and across over here, to loot. And then, I don't recall if there's anything on this side, but we're gonna look. There is not. Oh my god, you could have gone... That would have been the easy way to get over there. Okay. Now I know that's there! It's fine. And unlock door number 2. Wow, glance over at iPad. There's crazy hats going on. It's a new car! No, it's a new mount. Gosh, this is Dragon Age. There's no cars. Let's see what's behind door number 1. No. I feel like I was somewhat going for like game show host with that, and I overshot, and I came away with Megara from Hercules doing that line. 65 goat power race cart. I like it. The Emerald Knights. Forget not the past, it is all that remains. For each night a seed was sown, roots twisting with their brothers and sisters, so the forest remains a reflection of our sorrow. Mourn for the past, and all that was left there. For we trusted in dreams and perceived immortality. We trusted in promises and in hope. So we dreamed in vain, for we lost these gifts long ago. Are you sad yet? Ugh. 'Cause I am. Ow. Haha! Thanks for the assist, Bull. Oh, god damn it, give it. I set a trap for you. How dare you set off my trap and let me go down. I'm pretty sure that was... Oh no, that was a trap that you set. Never mind. It just also set off my trap, didn't it? What? I need a potion. Yeah! Loot the body. Or the ribcage, anyway. Alright. Yo. No sleeping on the job or you get shanked. Because your job sucks. I'm like 90% certain that this is just for a glyph that I don't need because I already have it. Venatori, they are the mages that are working with Corypheus, who is the big bad. They are, by and large, Tevinter mages. They are also, by and large, Tevinter magisters. A Tevinter mage is not necessarily a Tevinter magister, as Dorian will tell you at the beginning of the game. Tevinter mages are just a mage from Tevinter, like Dorian. Tevinter magisters are a mage from Tevinter who's basically in charge, like his father. Hey, there we go. Ran right by it. Yay! Got it? Good. Okay, now. I don't need to go this far yet, but I am also quite sure that the... Oh, hello. I'm pretty sure the thing that I needed the... Veilfire torch for is down here somewhere. So, I should... There we go. I was gonna say I should pick that back up. No. We're not going this way. We're going this way. If I can run. Remember that thing I said about getting lost? I'm real good at getting lost. I'm gonna go through here. Is this just back the way? That's just back the way I came. I'm missing something. There's another... Oh my god. Is it that? Did I miss a right? I might have missed a right. Maybe, yes. God. I swear to God, I miss that every single time. And it's... This is required. This is a required part of this basement. Not necessarily in this order, because I'm doing this super out of order. But... There we go. Light that brazier and I can just come back to this later. Fun fact, if you end up playing Dragon Age Inquisition and you are running around with a mage, if you light the Veilfire and your mage is running around with the Veilfire, the mage, or actually I think any character, once they pick up Veilfire, they don't fight until you put down the fucking Veilfire. So you have to effectively make sure that your controlled character is the one that has the Veilfire torch, or they won't do anything. And then you're left going, why isn't Solus helping me? Oh, god damn it. Inconvenient. Very much so. So, I mean, it's relatively simple just to be like, alright, Dorian, light the brazier. I'm gonna have my Inquisitor carry the Veilfire, though, because I don't trust you with it. Okay. The nice thing is, you don't have to go back up the stairs because you can just climb up and out this way. Oh yeah, and then this entire Veilfire. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go find the codex entry because I could probably describe it to you, but it would make more sense if I just came in here. So, magic. The Veil, Vitar, wait. The Lost Art of Veilfire. Though it is an elven magic, I submit that Veilfire is worthy of consideration, for they perfected it at the height of their civilization. Certainly, mages often use it as a source of light, for its flame burns without wood or oil. It can also activate dormant spells, which has its uses. Veilfire's true potential, however, is as a medium for writing. Veilfire runes convey more than the literal meaning of their text. Veilfire can transfer a tangible impression of sights, sounds, and even emotions on the reader. With diligent practice, any mage can learn this astonishing technique, but compared to the ancient elves' examples, current works are crude. I hope this book will guide those who, like myself, would rekindle an interest in this delicate art. Together, let us rediscover subtleties lost to the ages. From Veilfire, a beginner's primer with numerous teachings, exercises, and applications by Magister Pendictus. Yeah, it's the weird green fire. It is implied to be basically a memory of fire from the other side of the veil, thus Veilfire. But I don't remember if that was something that, like, Solus said, and so it's probably true, or if that was something that, like, you just overhear and therefore maybe true and maybe total bullshit. So, like I said, I don't remember where I heard that one, so you take that one with a grain of salt. Green fire with sense impressions. Neat. Yeah, and some of the sense impressions, because that's a pretty good way to put it, some of them are real intense. The elven glyphs that are in the Exalted Plains where I was running around before the Emerald Graves map, there were 4 elven glyphs that I had to run around and find. Those were Veilfire runes. Most of the other runes that you find, there are a handful that are definitely, you know, ancient elven. These are supposed to be, you're impressed with their magic. But there are a handful of those, but most of them are just like crafting runes. So I could just take the crafting runes and go make a spirit rune to put on my mage's staves, or, you know, whatever one I happen to find. Loot. Give me the thing. Found. Now, it's not up here apparently, but somewhere in here there's more examples of. Ah, it's up here. So this is the other reason for the Veilfire. Shit like this. Epitaphs for the lost. Neat, tight script preserves a final epitaph for the fallen. Fire stirred, ever an impatient heart, but she would not be moved. Sheena, Falandine and Asalanaste. Also, as a note, I only know how to pronounce that because you hear it from multiple elves in the series. Like, that's a extremely respectful greeting. Epitaphs for the lost. Arrows along the spine. The child cried, sheltered by his form. Talim, Falandine and Asalanaste. Anasalanaste, I believe, is something like, may whoever guide you, so, like, Falandine and Asalanaste is like, may Falandine, who is one of their gods of death, guide you. There was, Meryl from Dragon Age 2 often shortens it to, Mythalanast, which I assume is approximately the same thing. May Mythal guide you. Mythal, the elven goddess of, justice. That was it down here, wasn't it? Okay. Either way, I'm not putting down this goddamn Veilfire. Because I feel like I've missed several of the epitaphs. So that was the first 2. I think there's like 5. But I also want to say they're all up here, so that doesn't follow. So we're going to see. We're going to see if there's more down here. gosh, my cat is snoring so loudly I can hear him through my headphones. It's adorable. I'm gonna go over and smush him as soon as I'm done with the stream. I feel like I'm missing some stuff. Look, a door! Wait, isn't this where I came in? Is this not where I came in? This is totally where I came in. I think. No, it's not! Yeah, I don't check the map enough, but I'm not even sure at this point. It must be, though. Okay, so. But with that, I know where I have to go, because I have to go south. Like, pretty far south. No, wait, I thought that was where I came in. Hang on. Have I been down there? Up there? Over there? Wherever that is. I don't even see a door. Hang on. Oh, maybe because there's not a door in the wall anymore. Yeah, no, I was totally just over here. Okay. Southwood. For a couple of reasons. Ah! Arlathan, Part 2. I will probably read that next time.
Sense elven magic somewhere nearby.
Yes, congratulations. Now, notice that it now says Emerald Graves over in the corner there. That is my way out. It teleports you back to the entrance, unfortunately. So if you have to leave, you gotta find your way through again. But you still retain all of the seals. So, either way. Wait. There's something else over here, wasn't there? There's a body! I thought... No, I guess I'm making that up, okay. I was gonna say, I thought there was a door I could bust down. There's a wall I can bust down over here. Hey, Bull! Do me a favor. Bust down a wall. It's so much fun watching Cassandra do that because she's this tiny little woman and she just like heaves herself backwards to do that kick. It's great. Epitaphs for the lost. Not but blood and torn flesh, but a mother knows her child. Saran, Falandina Thalanaste.
The wards are working.
Get out of the corner. There we go. Last one. I have all the emerald seals. However, importantly, I do not have all of the epitaphs. I want to find the rest of them. Do this first. Ah. So let's move. Frail, faltering in the darkness, though imperfect, her voice a balm. Andrale, Falandina Nasalanaste. There were more! I need to find them! You weren't expecting random musical theater, were you? Okay. Always expect musical theater with me. I just do that. I just sing randomly. It's a thing that I do. Okay, now this is gonna bug me. What haven't I done? Besides open the door. I know I have to open the door. Oof. I unlocked that door. Clips of the Darkness musical. Yeah, oh my god! I'm so psyched for that. Let's see. Did I find the one that was like twins? So there's this guy. I found 3 more. I think that might actually be all of them here. You wouldn't think Sayuki in musical works, but it does. Honestly, I'm not ever gonna tell someone what does and does not work until I see it. Like, I have been pleasantly surprised more often than most people with stuff like that. How long will I be streaming? Hi, MH! Today I am almost at the end of my stream, actually. I was gonna finish up in this dungeon, and I am basically at the end of the dungeon. So, I am literally about to finish up. Because I have been streaming for 3 hours, and I'm very tired. So, I apologize, but there's always the fact that Twitch will save them. Late again, I'm sorry. I'm gonna... I mean, I work evenings, or I would try to vary my times more, but... This is kind of when I have the most time to stream. Because it's early afternoon here now. Sorry about that, MH. Oh, I missed the turn again. I do this every single time. Have fun storming the castle. Alright, here we go. Open the door.
This is it. I wonder what the elves left here.
The Tomb of the Emerald Knight. No, you know what? This is the place that I was thinking of. It is actually all the way down here. Look at all these urns. It is implied that these are specifically urns for ashes of people. Epitaphs for the lost. 2 emerged within an eve. As one they fought, as one fell. Rin, Ilan, Falandin, and Asalanaste. And I believe that's the only one over here. The rest of this is light the brazier, fight the things. Well, that was a waste of a spike trap. Fuck you! Yeah! Bonus. That was easy. Okay. Eh. Climb down. Not yet! Got more important shit to do. Like, light the other brazier and piss off some shit. There we go. Why I have to be directly underneath it, I will never know. That sounds like a really dumb place to light a brazier from. Yeah, I'm gonna get directly underneath this so that I'm gonna, you know, potentially catch my hair on fire if I drop an ember. Catch my hair on fire, or, you know, worse, put a hole in my skin somewhere. Yeah, no. Burn myself. I'm good. I'm good without that. I burned my hand a while ago. Yeah, not to mention the eyes. Like, no thanks. Okay. There's 4 braziers. That's right. I forgot. Notice the glowy thing. Oh, nice. And down. Oh, look. Cool. 3 down, 1 to go. Because I forgot there were 4. I always remember that there are 2, but I never remember that there are 2 pairs. Because I'm a dumbass. There's the Revenant. I was expecting you before now. No, I don't care about the Corpse Archer, I care about the fucking Revenant. Ouch! Fucking Revenants, man. I hate them, they suck. Oh, let's do the smart thing here. Open a rift above your head. There. Motherfucker. Oh, fuck. We're almost done, we're almost done, we're almost done. Die. Yay! Now we have a Revenant on our side, kinda. Mostly. Do what? Get the Revenant to work for you? That's specifically because I have a Necromancer in my party right now. That is a spell that Dorian has. Speaking of spells, Dorian, you should be reviving our fallen party members. Oh, the Rift. Yeah, that is a use of one of the first weird abilities that you get, because like, the anchor pops up on your hand, you pass the fuck out, you come to in the mountain, and then that's that ability that they specifically point out. You can use it when there is a rift open, so that you can, like, fuck up all the demons and effectively suck them back into the rift, but you can also do it to other enemies, obviously. Okay, so back to plot for a second here, because this is real sad. The death of Elandrin. Elandrin, our brother. Falandin guide you. Maker guide you. Let here the truth be kept, lest you be remembered as a traitor, or our sorrow seem a passing woe. Though you swore to serve our people, there were those questioning your heart. Too often had we fought with humans along our borders until the beginning was lost to memory. Rumors of an abduction stirred. As always, their chantry was swift to spread lies. In haste and anger, they killed Sheena's sister for wandering too near the hunter's path. You carried her body back to us, you mourned with us, yet your heart was distracted. Sheena begged for vengeance, and you turned away. More and more you vanished without word or explanation. When whispers rose that you would swear yourself to their maker, we feared what would come. Sheena sought to save you, to bring you back to us. She had lost a sister. Must she also lose a brother? Beneath the trees, she saw you with a woman, the one who turned you from us. The woman gestured toward the village. You and she turned to gaze upon the chantry's walls. Sheena returned. She told us how humans were turning you against us, how their lies must have filled you. As a loyal servant to the Maker's cause, you would betray our secrets. When we went to ask if there was truth in this, you were already gone. So we sought to stop you. With haste, Sheena led her people to the village. There we would challenge you. There we would bring you back to us, or to justice. In the dim of a moonless night, she saw Sheena through the trees. She raced towards Sheena, a cry on her lips and something in her hand. Sheena's arrow flew, so the woman fell, the name Elandrin dying on her lips, daisies slipping from her grasp. The men of the village suspected the girl's plight and heard the scream. They fell upon the elves, but were no match. Sheena's haste surpassed your own. You knelt beneath the trees, blood-soaked petals clinging to your clothes from a final embrace. When more humans came, you would not be moved, and they would not listen. Their arrows found your heart, and you fell beside her. We found your body in the river where they cast you aside. She was taken by her own. It was not the end, but your part is past. Rest now as our honored brother once more. A wreath of daisies at your brow, the letter she carried in your hand. Whoever guides you, whoever guides her, may your souls meet once more in the beyond. Faded blood stains the letter. Adeline, what care have I for gods I have never seen, for a maker I do not know? Let others distract themselves with such lofty concerns. I know only this life, I have seen only this world, and I care only for you. Perhaps your priestess distrusts the sincerity of uncivilized elves. If she must hear me say I will follow the Maker, so be it. Your God intercedes as much as ours. My life will not change. I will return in 2 weeks' time. My heart longs for you till then, and will remain with you forever after. Elandrin.
It's an account of the Red Crossing. When the elves attacked that town, it prompted the exalted march of the Dales. The Dalish would want to see this. I imagine the Chantry would be interested in it as well.
Yeah. They did their Romeo and Juliet thing, but they did it better. The Emerald Knights. This is the last one of that series. Cry for the past, it shall claim us all. For here rest our saviors newly slain. Others lie beyond our reach, so we remember. Let the true name burn away and enter Din'an Hanin, the place where glory ends. Andrale, whose song inspired. Soran with bow in hand. Sheena, who kept the bridge. Talim, who saved the child. Rin, who led them out. Elan, who kept watch. Elandrin, whom we betrayed. A blank space followed the names as if more were to be carved. I am incapable. Oh god. Oh, there we go. I am incapable of reading that and not getting, like, incredibly choked up because, oh my god. But yeah, so that's the account of Red Crossing. That's what happened at Red Crossing. That's why I have Sarah with that bow all the time. And that's also why I keep that bow for as long as I can. Because, like, yes, the stats are really good, but also Red Crossing. So, now, most importantly, I have to find my way out, first of all. because it has its own map, I can't just go back to the world map and teleport. You have the option, if you look at the upper right-hand corner of my screen, you have the option to go talk to the Chantry, which I'm not fucking doing. Or, you have the option to go talk to the Dalish and tell them what actually fucking happened. My concern, like, I wish I could run out and tell the Chantry and, like, shove it in their face, but that's... Like, I suspect if you go to the Chantry, they just hide it. They're not going to admit to something like that happening. Because you can see how they spun the Exalted March on the Dales to be, oh, these savage elves. So, you know, knowing that and knowing real people, exactly, like with all scandals. You know, like with, say, the Boston Massacre. You know, nobody was going to admit what went super wrong. So, if you go to the elves, they get their own history. And my logic with that one, unfortunately, I'm not sure if that's the correct answer, because we don't have Dragon Age 4 yet. This particular decision does not affect anything in Inquisition, but if you... My one concern is that going to the elves all the time is going to be one more, oh, the elves have this story, but they're full of shit. You know, it's either you give the story back to the people that deserve to know, or you give the story to whoever else. What's that? Oh, the Venatori thing. I'll do that later. Or you give the story to the people that need to hear they fucked up, and they cover it up. So they're, like, I feel like neither of these is the right answer for future games, but I would rather effectively do right by the elves and try to give them closure for their people. So, yeah, I have a lot of feelings about elves. Like, a lot. Exactly. Everyone deserves to know the truth, but you can't make everyone listen. And the elves deserve for everyone to know the truth. Also, that was the end of that quest. I just dropped the final, the bear pelts in Nissa's chest
again,
there.
friend.
You're welcome. Okay. DA4, WikiLeaks. I mean, you're not wrong.
It's good to see you again.
I found something about Red Crossing in Din'an Hanin.
You explored Din'an Hanin? Remarkable. So many have tried and failed. If you went to the Emerald Graves, did you see Tavin and the others?
Ugh.
They were killed. I'm sorry.
I am too. Sorry, but not surprised. Thank you for bringing this to me. It is part of our tale and will be cherished.
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about going to the war table before going to Din'an Hanin, because at least I get to tell this poor keeper that his people died there trying to reclaim their history, but also ouch. Ugh. Oh my god, okay, I have a lot of feelings. Ugh. Oh, dude. Oh, check out his Valasline. That is so cool. Okay, so I have never walked close enough to the Keeper to have the camera catch that. Look at his face. The elves have, like, my Inquisitor has it too, because he's an elf. The elves have this tradition called Valasline, blood writing, and it's basically face tattoos. So if you see an elf with face tattoos, they're a Dalish elf. So let me find that one, because I'm not ever gonna... No! Wrong button. Okay. I'm not ever going to let that one go. Do I ever make multiple saves and try the other option just to see what they say? I haven't really. The only time I have gone back and gone, no, I didn't want that, has been for things like later on in the Fade, I made a choice because my not characters, because my my controller fucked up. I had a really old used controller with fucked up buttons, and I had to go back and reload that one. I couldn't. Yes, the ending. I could not let that stand. Could not do it. Responsible blood magic, ironically. Velastelen. Do I not have Valasleen on this one? Okay. Maybe it's under groups because of the elves. The Carta, the Circle of Magi, the Avar, Surface Dwarves, Dalish Elves. No. Dwarven Merchants Guild. Venatori. You know what? My MacBook is up. I'm gonna head to the wiki because they usually have the codex entries. So, hold that thought real quick. Because, there we go. From the codex entry, yeah, I don't have that codex entry this time for some reason. So, let me see if I can find... There we go. Alright. Codex entry. From my MacBook, because I apparently do not have this very codex entry this playthrough. As a matter of fact, they've got it, they've got the original, they've got the Origins codex entry here. Huh. Okay, well, the Origins codex entry anyway. If the Warden is Dalish, so this is the one that I've seen. When the children of our people come of age, they earn the privilege of wearing the Valasleen, the blood writing. It sets us apart from the Shemlin, which is what they call humans, and from the elves who have thrown their lot in with them. It reminds us that we will never again surrender our traditions and beliefs. The ritual deserves great reverence. The one who is to gain the Valasleen must prepare by meditating on the gods and the ways of our people, and by purifying the body and the skin. When the time comes, the keeper of the clan applies the blood writing. This is done in complete silence. Cries of pain are signs of weakness. If one cannot tolerate the pain of the blood writing, they are not ready to undertake the responsibilities of an adult. The keeper may stop the ritual if they decide that the one gaining the Valasleen is not ready. There is no shame in this, for all children are different, and our ancestors once took centuries to come of age. And then if the Warden is not Dalish, or in Dragon Age 2, you have this codex entry. After my encounter with the Dalish elves on the road to Navarra, I studied every book on the elves I could find. I sought out legends and myths and history and tried to make sense of it all. But there is only so much one can learn from books. I knew that in order to truly understand the Dalish, I would have to seek them out. A dreadful idea in hindsight. In my defense, I was young, and also inebriated when the idea popped into my head. Unfortunately, even after I had regained some measure of sobriety, the idea still held appeal. It proved remarkably resistant in my attempts to ignore it. I gave in after months of that nagging thought at the back of my head and set out to learn about the Dalish firsthand. I tramped through the forests bordering Orlaib for weeks before I finally found, or was found by, a Dalish hunter. I stumbled into one of his traps and suddenly was hanging from a tree with a rope about my ankles. So there I was, defenseless, upside down with my robe over my head, my underclothes on display. Descriptions of my predicament might elicit laughter these days, but trust me when I say it was a situation I would not wish on anyone. Thankfully, my ridiculous appearance may have caused my captor to stay his hand. What threat is the silly human with his pants showing? And so he sat, made a small fire, and began to skin the deer he had caught. I soon mustered the courage to speak. I tried to assure him that I was not there to harm him, but he laughed at this and replied that if I were there to harm him, I had failed terribly. Eventually we got to talking, and when I say talking, I mean that I asked him questions, and occasionally he would deign to answer. He told me that while some Dalish actively seek out human travelers to rob or frighten, most of his people would rather be left alone. He seemed to believe that punishing the humans for past actions only led to more violence. I asked him about the intricate tattoos on his face. He told me they were called valaslin, blood writing. His were symbols of Andril the Huntress, one of the most highly revered elven goddesses. He said the Dalish mark themselves to stand out from humans, and from those of their kin who have chosen to live under human rule. He said the valaslin remind his people that they must never again surrender their beliefs. After he finished skinning the deer, he cut me down. By the time I had righted myself and conquered the dizziness of all the blood rushing out of my head, he was gone. I do not recommend that my readers seek out the Dalish for themselves. I was very lucky to have met the man that I did, and to have walked away from our meeting unscathed. Perhaps the Maker watches over those who seek knowledge with an open heart. I certainly would like to think so. That was Brother Genitivi, a.k.a. the scholar that writes so many of the Codex entries before Inquisition, and the first was, as told by Gisharel, keeper of the Ralifarian clan of the Dalish Elves, who writes all of the Dalish Codex entries. For some reason, I also cannot seem to find the Codex entry of the one in Inquisition, but it is also entirely possible that it's one of those two again, depending on your Inquisitor's origins. But yeah, either way, that's the valaslin. And frankly, this keeper has some real boss valaslin on his face. I'm not... They don't really tell you which god goes to which. Someone on Tumblr posted a series of educated guesses on which one is which, and that would mean that my Inquisitor has the valaslin, which that poster attributed to June, god of the craft, which is about right. I'm playing an artificer for a reason.
Thank you for finding Valoran. I hope he passes peacefully into the beyond.
Okay, so, I have a lot of feelings. That's the elves. Everything hurts. So, I think what I am going to do is I am going to call that done for today. Next time, I'm not totally done in the Emerald Graves, but I'm done with most of the main quest nonsense. Like, I have several rifts that I need to close, and I need to go back and fight a dragon later. But I will do those later. Next time should be Tuesday, barring disaster. If you recall, and you may not, I have a ton of character side quests to go through. I can't do that one yet because it requires me to have the Priest du Lion unlocked, and I don't yet. Promise of Destruction, I am specifically looking for the Seekers to help Cassandra. One less Venatori, we're running around and killing Venatori mages because they're ruining the world. The Magister's Birthright, I'm pretty sure I did that. I apparently have to go talk to Dorian again, which is fine. The Vershel March is, we have to go talk to Sarah, visit someone in Vershel, deal with a noble. What Lies Dormant is it says Powerful Rift in the Hinterlands. It is a level 16 rift, so that shouldn't be that difficult at level 18. That's just more Red Lyrium, so that I can do anytime. I have to talk to Vivienne, I have to talk to Cullen, and then Cullen gives me a mission based on the smuggler letters. I think I might have to go to the war table, but I'm not positive. I'm going to save that for next time. So, all of those, and possibly some other shit, will be on Tuesday, depending on how long exactly that takes me, because I have absolutely no sense of time. However, I do know that I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, and I'm tired, and I did basically everything I planned to do today, so I am going to call that today's stream. I hope you guys had fun watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having conversations with me, Alien. I will be streaming 10 a.m. on Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Tuesday, and I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Have a good afternoon. Have a good weekend. I will see you Tuesday.